Hey there, it's me. My name is Nick Potato, and I am gonna play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. And I am so excited about this because I was always passionate about cards, you know. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. That was a cool thing. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Yeah. Look at his face. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. I didn't say that, did I? My name is Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wrong, maybe. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Yeah, a murder. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Yeah, because, yeah, I get it. The 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck, you know. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Cool, I hope Zan doesn't call me this time. Okay, 10 a.m. Okay. So... court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor, and I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to assess your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oop, hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions, answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's me, okay? It's me. It's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we should not proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? It sounds like Payne. Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue, I guess. How do I pronounce this? Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Okay, let's see. Fingers are heavy. Okay. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Okay, I'm done with the voices. I'm not gonna do the voices anymore. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Maybe I am. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Easy. Oh, this guy. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Okay, let's check it out. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the day before the murder. Okay. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Wow, no shit, Sherlock. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way out of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him? Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was Singh or a man. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof! Wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? A cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. He went. What do I do? Have him answer. Have him answer honestly, because that's the best way, I think. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so I didn't see her. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? Yeah, what does it mean? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Its witness. Its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Eek. Let's see. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes! Okay, like, if I was a normal person, this guy would be guilty. Like, look at how he's like, yeah, I'm gonna frame him, yes. That's just what I think of him. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Let's see. Testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw a lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in our apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Okay, the man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Okay. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right. This is the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Cross-examination. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay. Doing the ship to thinker. Okay, that's backspace. I thought he must be in a hurry because okay, that's okay. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw a lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I'm gonna hold it. Come on, dude. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, now what happened next? I found myself unable to go inside. I had to call the police immediately. Already found her apartment was working. Wait, you said you found yourself unable to go inside? No, it wasn't right, but you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you? Yeah, right. Get him, boy. Oh, Dad, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Wait, is that it? No, come on. Okay, that's okay. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. Okay. The man who ran with the defendant sitting right over there. Okay, I'm gonna press it. Are you absolutely 100% positive? Yes, it was him. No mistake about it. The witness says he's certain. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record with tab. If something strikes you as being suspicious. Yeah, let me just present something. Let me just do that. Will that work? Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that's, objection! This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time! After his testimony, I found it hard to believe. Mr. Sowit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to pull him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Oh, wait! I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? This is gonna be a long game, I guess. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from... No, there was a blackout, you idiots. I'll skip through that. There was a blackout. I see you heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Okay, dude, there was a blackout. I remember there was a blackout. You idiots. See what I thought about? I heard a plan. Okay. Present. Blackout record. Present. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You could not have heard the television or a video. Ah! Let me just do something real quick. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowet? No, I found it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! Wait! I remember now. Mr. Sowet, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sowet. Let's hear testimony once more, please. Witness testimony. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Yeah, I see what you did there. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. But the weapon was a statue, right? That must have been what I saw. Right? You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Oh boy, I'm just gonna destroy you this time. The weapon was a statue, not a clock, you idiot. Actually, I didn't get a time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the button wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. Okay, I'm gonna hold it. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Do I just press the finger? Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't the clock. It was this statue! Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence! Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sowet. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may? Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was the table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with the testimony now? But how could he know that it's a clock if he needed to tilt it? Yeah. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way we could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. Yes, he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment of the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. Prove it, bitch. I'll do better than that. I can prove you are the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. Bitch. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hey. Hehe. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Mr. Sowett, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? Well, let me just quickly drink some stuff because, like, you know what I mean. Come on. That day, I never looked at the clock. I saw. Ah! What the fuck just happened? Shut up! I hate you! It was him! I tell you, I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Yeah, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Okay, Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sowett heard was definitely the clock. A fact which is clear if you simply ask the neighbors. Try sounding the clock. I mean, that would be the best way. Examine the clock's batteries. Why would we do that? That proved nothing. Ask the neighbors. That proved nothing too. Yeah, try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Wait, why does my mic not work like it's intended? Let me just fix it a bit. I should. Precisely what even is this word? Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowett heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowett, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! 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 Okay, lowered my mic's volume a bit. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slower than the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Oh boy, not possible. Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowett. I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Despacito.
Not so fast, Mr. Sowit. What? Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? What? No. How am I supposed to know that? I know you can figure it out. There must be some evidence in the court record. Something that can show why the clock was 3 hours slow. Arrived home from Paris. Wait. She was in Paris! She was in Paris. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Well, rest in peace, Mr. Sowit. Order, I say. Is that it? Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and fight the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Oh yeah, give me an achievement for that. Achievement, come on, give me an achievement. And with that, this court is adjourned. Come on, give me an achievement. It turns out that Frank Soule was a common burglar. He posted a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Soule let himself in to do his dirty work. Okay. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Soule grabbed the nearest built object he could find and killed her. Cool. Wait, are you giving me a break or not? This is in fact unfair that I didn't get an achievement. Oh, that's unfair that I didn't get an achievement for my first case. Evil. Whew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations, it's a celebration. Party all day, I know you've been waiting. Thanks, Chief, I owe it all to you. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. What? Good! Good! Wait. No, I mean bad. Bad. LMAO. That was so good. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Hey, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence? Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show to your friend? What? Something that proves how she felt about him? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Let's see. Time of death. Okay, take that. Yeah! Here you go, Larry, proof. It's okay, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll forget about her soon enough. Look, I'm gonna head home, thanks a ton, eh? Guess that wasn't the right thing to show him. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we? I'm sorry. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. What? Yeah, let me just eat some wine. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, Larry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Despacito. And so, my first trial came to a close. The end. Okay. So is Larry gonna get killed this time? Oh my god, yes, I got an achievement. I don't believe it. Okay. Wait. Yeah, save your progress up to this point, but okay, save. Yeah, override the selected data. Data? Yeah, I think it's data. No. Back. Okay. Okay. Shut up! Okay, so this is already the second case. So, I guess I'll just end the video here, and yeah. If you enjoyed the video, please comment fuck you on the Gaming Pancakes video. Nah, don't do it. Just don't do it because it's bad and you should not. I mean, yeah, do it, but don't do it. I mean, okay, leave a like and subscribe. I mean, don't subscribe because people who are subscribed don't watch me. So yeah. What the?